What I see in this painting portrays to be something dark and evil. I see a Native American woman who has been physically abused. There appears to be an open wound going across her torso where her baby once was. She is down on her knees. She is carrying lots of sorrow and pain. An evil spirit is holding her dead infant child on the top right facing of the painting. Behind her is her dead husband, who has been murdered. I also see a male Native American warrior facing outward on the left side facing the painting, as though he does not want to witness the truth behind the physical abuse that was brought upon his daughter. The dark evil spirit is trying to take what is left of her soul. She has lost all vision in what she believed in. What I think the painting is about is a Native American woman's inner feelings after she has witnessed her husband's murder due to their culture. Her baby, prematurely taken from her womb, now lies in the cold, dark hands of the evil spirits. She feels sadness and guilt. She no longer wants to exist in the world she knew. Everything she believed in was taken. She wants to feel closer to her husband and baby that are now gone, so she has brought pain upon herself. The warrior on the left is her father, looking away from her as he cannot bear the sight of his daughter as she suffers her loss. How I know this is the dark and bold paint on the canvas that the artist has used. There also appears to be two X's, one covering the husband's face and one on the child's face, as though showing us they no longer exist. The lacerations going across her lower torso, chest, and arms are signs of abuse. To me, they appear to be open wounds bleeding out. Her arms are wrapped around her belly as a symbol of where her child once was. The artist chose to use two colors, but only sprinkles of it, which is shown on the bottom of the painting. One is red, and which gave me the impression of blood, life being taken. The second color is the royal blue, which is a color of royalty. The artist is showing us the figure on the left is a warrior, her father, someone of higher strength and power. What this work might have meant to someone at this time was everyday life. It was when the Native American reservations were still being separated from the settlers. I believe a lot of the Native Americans were pushed off their lands by all means. There was a lot of violence, which included murder, rape, and physical torture. Nothing in the title or year was made me think this. It's just what I see in the picture. Although only about 50 years prior was when the Indian Appropriation Act was passed. I do believe there was a lot of discrimination during this time period, making me believe the settlers were the ones who caused the pain to the woman in the artwork. This painting made me feel sad and angry at the same time. As much then as now, discrimination was part of the everyday life. It lives in our society. Someone or groups of people are always fighting to fit into what we believe to be normal. The artist used very bold black markings, making the action seem louder, so it emphasized my feelings. The artist only using a few drops of red to represent the blood and the royal blue to represent royalty. The way the picture was put together, the color or lack of is what plays a big part. The context that was used was the rock shapes that represented the father warrior. The woman's braids symbols that of a Native American. The way this experience changed my life is it made me look deep into art itself, whereas before I would just surface look. This assignment really made me take a liking into the true meaning of art and artwork. My meaning and the meaning of the artist or museum do not compare at all. The only thing the museum had on the painting is that it was of a seated female woman whose head, breasts, and legs seemed spontaneously articulated, is embedded in a rush of lines and pulls of black enamel. It is abstract painting. No real meaning was given by the Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth.